Hello, hello, Kitaholic Kits fans and my Scrapper Names fans. It's Amy here with my second video for December, and this should be up and it will be Christmas Eve. My goodness me! So Merry Christmas to all of you watching this. So I am doing a 12 by 12 spread here. I had to think about that for a moment. I'm documenting a awesome photo of me and my bestie, the lovely Lauren, who is also over here on the design team, at a retreat we went to, our first ever Scrappy retreat we went to back in July of this year. Can't say that for much longer. That should be weird. And I'm using our lovely December kits full of the gorgeous Paige Evans Pink Paisley Whimsical kit. So I've used one of our exclusive cut files that Create, and I've backed it with one of the pattern papers from the kit, that beautiful blue butterfly whimsical paper. I saved you the hassle of watching me cut all of that out and all of that. And I'm using, and I meant to show you the branding strip, but I forgot. I'm using one of the pattern papers, which is white background. You can sort of see it, but it's got lots of little hearts and I think it's spots all over it. So it's not plain white, which you'll see in the close-ups anyway. It's got some pattern to it as well, but I've gone with that. And I wasn't sure how I was going to do this. I was going to, when you cut this cut file out, it's got the innards of the word as well, and I wasn't sure if I was going to use that or whether or not I was going to use both and try and make a shadow effect. Yeah, I was a bit lost, and due to time factors this week, it's taken me about a week to get this layout completed. It's just crazy at the moment. We have birthdays as well, 2 of our kids' birthdays day apart with each other, and Christmas, and it's just crazy in our house. So yes, took a bit to get it done, but I love how I did this layout. I have to say it took on a life of its own. I decided to add some paint, and I just love how it took on a completely different element, kind of a different design twist, you would say, to this layout. It just gives it a different effect, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Now, the tones in my photo, there's not a lot of colour. Lauren's wearing a very blue sort of jacket sort of thing with some florals on it, which go really well with the floral sort of theme of the whimsical collection. But there's not really a lot of other colours, so that's where the blue of the cut file backing came in. But then the pattern paper background for the Create word has lots of other little colours, so that helped to bring in lots of colour throughout the layout. Now this Dilutions paint is called Lemon Zest. I'm not sure if you can get it in the Kitaholic shop. I know you can get other Dilutions paints though, so this is just from my stash. But I just love the brightness of this yellow. So it ties in a little bit with some yellow in the pattern paper, but it just is a big wham, but without being too in your face. And it sits really well behind the cut file. It adds that element of mixed media. It just was, I'm really, really happy with adding this element in. And I was going to add some paint. There you go. And just go around the lettering. I really wasn't sure. But I'm glad I did this. And the thicker brush stroke, I think, adds that. You could add, I was going to use a smaller brush, but the thicker brush stroke really adds that bit of texture to it as well, I think. And just a thin back photo mat for the photo, just intertwine a bit of pink and colour to make it pop a little bit more from that pale white background. And now it's time to play around with what I was going to embellish. But first, actually, I was going to embellish, and then I decide to add some dimension as well. So, because the word is obviously thin, I need to add Oh, lots of sorry, I'm really quite tired. It's late in the afternoon, Friday arvo, getting this done, and I'm buggered. Anyway, I'm going to grab my coffee. So I add some dimension to the cut file here. So I'm grabbing all my bits of foam, and I'm going to add every tiny little piece of my craft foam to the back of this word, which I think I do edit all of that out because it was a painstakingly long process. Because I trying to, waste not, want not, because I'm nearly out of craft foam, and I had so much trouble getting this last time that I do not want to waste it. Oh my goodness. I hope you can't hear my son playing the Xbox. He got a new game for his birthday, and it's a shoot 'em up game, and it's really loud, I think. So sorry if you can hear that. Alright, so cut file is backed. It's got some dimension and lift on it, which is good. I contemplated the photo as well, but I thought having it tucked in underneath will just give that kind of elevation 3D look. So just add that. Alright, now I'm going to go through my embellishment tray, which if you've seen my unboxings, you will know that that's just basically a platter from the $2 shop. Oh no, maybe Kmart. Can't really remember. And it houses all my kits, the embellishments. Sorry, interrupted by children. As it happens, kind of live feed. Alright, so yes, there it is. There's the tray. Look at all that beautiful goodness. So beautiful. I really just need to get in and create. I have been missing my creating time. I have not had much at all. I'm the bare minimum at the moment, and it's just driving me nuts. So I don't know about anyone else, but I'm sure, obviously the Christmas season is upon us. And as I said, for us, it's been even extra hectic. We have our 2 big kids' birthdays, and my surgery kind of put us behind with our organising for Christmas. So it's just like, and with work stuff, and yes. So looking forward to working one more day for me on Monday, and then a break for a week. So hopefully pump out some videos and some creating as well, and yes, have some content built up for you guys. I will over on my channel, and maybe some bonuses here on the Kitaholics and in the group. So I'm just using this acetate piece. I decided that I was going to create my title using both the cut file and the acetate words, just to use them up a little bit. Trying to avoid hoarding. As much as it's nice to hoard the pretty things. I know, I get it. But I'm hoarding far too much. So I am wanting to try and have a bit of a New Year's scrappy resolution of not hoarding as much, because I've been doing pretty good in using up my kits when they come for the most part. So that's what I'm trying to do here. So Create Together is the title here. And I love these little acetate pieces. They're quite cute. They're quite pretty. And yes, I'm just adding some little pops of embellishments here, just some different colours, trying to make sure that they're balanced. And a little bit sticking to the theme of the creating theme. So obviously the paint palette there with the paintbrush creating those sorts of things. But then the heart, because, we had so much fun and all the rest of it. But then the butterfly just is a nice little pop of colour, and it's pretty. So it just adds that soft tone, that soft element to the photo as well, or to the layout as well. Using this lovely wood veneer piece, it adds that little bit of warmth and texture that come in the kit. Now it's hiding, the pack's hiding away, but it's one of those Kaiser Craft packs that you get. Now this is one of our exclusive die cuts from Kitaholics. So try and use a mix of everything here, you can see. So we've got, a mix of the the ephemera pack from Whimsical, the die cut pack from Whimsical, the Kitaholics exclusive die cuts as well. So this is one of the journaling tags from those exclusive die cuts, which are perfect. We always get these little labels and tag pieces and stuff, which are always perfect for the, for journaling those little bits and adding dates, and it's just really fantastic. I love them. I've got a heap of them kicking about, and I always use them, particularly even in my project life as well. They're really good for that. I feel like I'm losing my voice. God, I hope not. I did know that when I stuck this to create down that I would probably add some florally little pieces around it. I actually thought I'd add more, but it didn't quite fit as many as I thought. Plus, it would look a bit cluttered. I really find that this kit made me really embellish so much more than I think I would normally, especially for florals. As much as I'm sort of becoming a fan of the floral, it really, like my first layout, I think, for this one, the 12 by 12, I was really florally. If you go back and have a look, I think I had a video for that too, and it was really florally, and it's all really embellished. And as much as I love my embellishing, it was like really embellished. I've sort of pulled it back a little bit, and that one was like bam, like heaps. So just adding lots of bits and pieces here and just making this main sort of cluster, bigger cluster here. And then just adding some little pops of pieces around that cut file. And just balancing out where, there's the bottom was really heavy with the photo, and that's the title piece and those little bits down the bottom there and that left. So I just made sure it balanced out across the top a little bit more as well. I did fluff around a lot with that top piece. I do a lot of trialing and error of the florals and the leaves, and I struggle to use the single leaf pieces sometimes. I don't know where to see, I don't know where to put them, especially ones that look like this. I don't know. Florals just, I don't know, maybe it's just that I'm not a gardener at heart, so maybe I'm just not good at doing that on the page. I don't know. So how's everyone else found their kits? Have you been able to use a lot of them, being the crazy silly season? What have you found? Have you found this kit? Do you ever find that kits make you maybe step outside of your usual scrappy zone? Or, does it sometimes make you pull it back in a little bit? Let me know in the comments. What do kits make you do? Alright, so I've added some bling here with the beautiful sequins that would come in, just to add some real shiny sparkle. I spread them around the top half of the page, and then I think I'm pretty much just about done. I go a little crazy with them because I just thought they looked really nice, and I think I'm finished. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and like this layout. A nice, very embellished one. I love that pop of yellow in the back. I thought that was a great decision, to be truthful. Oh no, I had this wooden piece. Anyway, it must be nearly done. There's some close-ups at the end. Be sure to like and subscribe to the Kitaholic page. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments, or jump over to the Facebook group and leave them there and we'll answer them. But I hope, you have a fantastic Christmas. Be safe. Be scrappy if you can. And I will see you maybe in the new year? Yes, well, close enough. All right. Thanks, peeps. Talk to you soon. Bye.